Hey, 49ers faithful. The excitement around the team has been building ever since the last matchup, and there's so much to unpack about the current state of our San Francisco squad. Let's start with Brock Purdy, who continues to be one of the most talked about quarterbacks in football today. It's fascinating to see the discussions around him because, no matter what he accomplishes, there are still voices questioning his status as a top-tier quarterback. Yet, for those who watch the team closely, his story is nothing short of remarkable. Remember, he was the last pick of the 2022 draft, labeled Mr. Irrelevant, and many overlooked him. Fast forward to that season, and he leads the team undefeated all the way to the NFC Championship game. His journey is straight out of a sports movie, and the fact that he bounced back from elbow surgery to take the team to the Super Bowl in his first full season as a starter only adds to his narrative. If that Super Bowl had gone the other way, the conversations around him would be completely different. And the truth is, there's still a bright future ahead for him to claim a championship. Beyond the stats and accolades, Brock's leadership is a huge factor in the team's dynamics. Players like Fred Warner, Trent Williams, and George Kittle have openly praised his presence, emphasizing how quickly they recognized he was the real deal. His influence on the team goes beyond physical ability. It's about character, composure, and the ability to inspire confidence in his teammates. While some critics focus on his physical attributes, he's not a towering 6'5" quarterback and doesn't possess a rocket arm. They overlook the precision and intelligence he brings to the position. Brock Purdy plays football in a cerebral, old-school style that has become rare in today's NFL. He understands timing, anticipates defensive schemes, layers his passes with precision, and makes decisions with an impressive football IQ. Watching him operate is like seeing a master craftsman at work, and the efficiency he brings to the game is reflected in the numbers. His mobility, while understated, adds another layer to his game, making him versatile without being flashy. He's the kind of quarterback who maximizes what he has, and in an era where quarterback play can sometimes feel simplified, Brock's approach feels refreshing and intelligent. Switching gears to the defense, there's plenty of intrigue about the emerging players stepping up in key roles. Nick Martin's recent performance against the Cardinals has shown glimpses of his potential impact. In just 14 snaps, he recorded 7 tackles, demonstrating both athleticism and playmaking ability. Of course, he's still learning and will make mistakes along the way, but the flashes of talent are undeniable. Watching him evolve will be exciting, especially as the team navigates injuries and adjusts depth charts. Alongside him, players like Curtis Robinson and Sebastian Valdez bring energy and versatility, helping the team manage gaps caused by absent starters. Valdez, affectionately nicknamed the Hulk, has already shown that his physicality can translate into key plays on the field. The coaching staff's willingness to integrate these young talents could prove vital as the season progresses, particularly in high-intensity matchups where every snap counts. Offensively, the team's depth and strategic flexibility are critical, especially when considering the health challenges that have impacted key players. Injuries to stars like Brandon Ayuk and Christian McCaffrey have forced the team to constantly adapt, creating opportunities for others to step up. Ayuk, who endured a severe knee injury last year, presents both a question of trade value and potential impact if he returns to form late in the season. His ability to pair with dynamic receivers and exploit defensive schemes makes him a valuable asset if healthy. Meanwhile, players like Jones have emerged as reliable contributors, capable of filling critical roles and even attracting trade interest from teams seeking affordable, effective talent at quarterback. His development under Kyle Shanahan has been impressive, highlighting the Niners' ability to cultivate talent that can make a difference both on and off the field. Another key component of the team's strategy involves the kicking game, where recent roster changes have created both anticipation and questions. Matt Gay's arrival brings a mix of reliability and the potential for high-impact plays. Replacing a kicker as consistent as Eddie Pinheiro is no small task, and while Gay has a history of success, especially in high-pressure situations, there are areas for improvement, particularly in long-range attempts. His leg strength and experience give the team options in critical moments, but it will be interesting to see how he adapts to the Niners system and whether he can maintain the level of consistency that has become expected at this position. Looking at roster management and potential trades, the team is in a position to make moves that could shape the future of the franchise. Discussions around premium edge rushers and trade packages highlight the importance of evaluating both short-term performance and long-term potential. The interplay between emerging talent, established veterans, and the team's strategic goals creates a dynamic environment where every decision matters. Balancing immediate needs with future aspirations will be crucial, particularly when it comes to negotiating trades or integrating young players who are ready to contribute at a high level. Through all these developments, the underlying theme is one of adaptability, resilience, and intelligent play. From Brock Purdy's old-school quarterbacking to the defensive adjustments and the integration of rising talent, the 49ers are navigating a complex season with a mix of experience and innovation. Fans have witnessed moments of brilliance, flashes of potential, and the ongoing evolution of a team that refuses to be defined by setbacks or outside narratives. Whether it's the strategic use of young players, the careful management of injuries, or the calculated risks in trades and roster decisions, every aspect reflects a franchise that is actively shaping its identity in real time. As the season progresses, 49ers faithful, it becomes clear that every game presents both challenges and opportunities that test the team's depth, adaptability, and resilience. Injuries, roster shifts, and the performance of emerging players continue to shape how the team approaches each matchup. The quarterback position, as we've seen, remains a central focus, with Brock Purdy demonstrating that leadership and intelligence often outweigh raw physical attributes. His ability to read defenses, anticipate pressure, and deliver accurate throws under varying conditions sets him apart, particularly in a league that increasingly emphasizes athleticism over precision. Watching him navigate the field with calm decision-making is a reminder of the old-school approach that once defined great quarterbacks, and it's a style that the Niners have fully embraced. On the defensive side, the integration of players like Nick Martin and Sebastian Valdez has been critical in filling gaps caused by injuries to key starters. Martin's ability to make high-impact plays in limited snaps demonstrates the team's commitment to giving young talent meaningful opportunities to contribute. Valdez, whose physicality earned him the nickname the Hulk, brings an intensity that translates immediately on the field. The coaching staff's willingness to experiment with snap counts and matchups for these players shows a strategic flexibility that is necessary for a team dealing with the highs and lows of an NFL season. Each player is given a chance to showcase their skills, and every contribution has the potential to influence the outcome of games in ways that go beyond the stat sheet. The offensive lineup, meanwhile, continues to adapt to the realities of player availability and health. Injuries to stars like Brandon Ayuk and Christian McCaffrey have required creative solutions, forcing the team to rely on depth players and strategic substitutions. The possibility of Ayuk returning late in the season introduces questions about both his immediate impact and his value in potential trade discussions. When healthy, his ability to stretch defenses, create separation, and execute precise routes makes him a player capable of changing the dynamic of any game. Jones has also proven himself as a versatile and effective player, capable of stepping into critical roles while remaining cost-effective for the team. His emergence highlights the importance of development and readiness, showing that even players not initially in the spotlight can become integral contributors when the team needs them most. Special teams remain an area of scrutiny, particularly with the transition from Eddie Pinheiro to Matt Gay. Pinheiro's perfect season on field goals and extra points last year set a high bar, and Gay faces the challenge of meeting those expectations while bringing his own strengths to the role. His leg strength provides the Niners with options for longer attempts, and his experience in high-pressure situations offers reassurance. However, the adaptation period will be critical, as the pressure to perform consistently can affect confidence and execution. The kicking game, while sometimes overlooked, often proves pivotal in tight contests, and the coaching staff's management of this transition will be closely watched by fans and analysts alike. Beyond individual players, the Niners' strategic decisions regarding trades and roster management have far-reaching implications. Discussions about acquiring edge rushers or leveraging existing talent reflect a careful balance between short-term competitiveness and long-term sustainability. The team's ability to evaluate the market, assess player value, and make informed decisions will shape its trajectory for seasons to come. Young players like Nick Martin and M. Jones are not only valuable on the field, but also represent assets that could influence trade negotiations, helping the team maintain flexibility while addressing specific needs. The dynamic within the locker room also plays a critical role in the team's performance. Leadership from veteran players combined with the energy and determination of younger contributors creates an environment where accountability, mentorship, and competition coexist. This mix ensures that each player understands their role while remaining motivated to improve and contribute. The relationship between coaches and players is equally important, as strategy, communication, and trust directly affect performance during games. Watching the team navigate these relationships in real time gives fans insight into the broader culture that underpins the 49ers' identity. Every game continues to serve as a test of adaptability, whether it's managing injuries, adjusting lineups, or executing high-pressure plays. The Niners have consistently shown that they are willing to experiment and take calculated risks, whether by giving young players significant snaps, deploying unconventional packages, or adjusting game plans based on opponent strengths and weaknesses. These decisions reflect a forward-thinking approach that values preparation, flexibility, and situational awareness. Fans are witnessing a team that refuses to be defined solely by past performance or external perceptions, instead demonstrating the ability to respond intelligently to whatever challenges arise each week. As we look ahead, the narrative around Brock Purdy remains compelling. His journey from last draft pick to team leader has captured the attention of the football world, and every game he plays adds a new chapter to his story. It's not just about athletic ability. It's about poise, intelligence, and the ability to inspire confidence in teammates and fans alike. Watching him succeed in the face of skepticism is part of what makes following the 49ers so engaging. Similarly, observing the growth and impact of emerging players on defense and special teams provides a broader understanding of how depth, preparation, and opportunity converge to create meaningful results on the field. In the midst of all this, questions about trades, future draft picks, and long-term roster management continue to generate discussion. Evaluating the team's options for edge rushers, quarterbacks, and key contributors involves balancing immediate performance with the potential for growth and strategic advantage. The interplay between these considerations ensures that every decision has weight, and the outcomes of these choices will be felt both in the present season and beyond. Fans are not just watching games. They are witnessing the careful construction of a team that values talent, versatility, and intelligence, both on and off the field. Ultimately, the 49ers season is defined by resilience, strategy, and the willingness to adapt. From Brock Purdy's precise quarterbacking to the emergence of defensive standouts, the integration of young talent, and the management of roster changes, every element contributes to the evolving story of this team. Fans are seeing the full spectrum of what it takes to compete at the highest level: preparation, decision-making, leadership, and execution. The energy, intensity, and intelligence displayed by the players and coaching staff make each game a compelling chapter, and the unfolding season continues to highlight the remarkable journey of the San Francisco 49ers as they chase success in every aspect of the game. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL world is buzzing with whispers after Kyle Shanahan's explosive comments about wide receiver Deebo Samuel, sending shockwaves through the 49ers fanbase. In what insiders are calling one of the most candid and controversial remarks of his coaching career, Shanahan reportedly declared, "I'm not playing with him anymore." The comment has set off a frenzy of speculation about what exactly went down behind the scenes, and whether the relationship between the head coach and his star receiver has finally reached a breaking point. Sources close to the team hint that tensions have been simmering for months, with disagreements over offensive schemes and Samuel's role in the game plan. Some analysts suggest that the friction stems from Shanahan's insistence on a structured, playbook-heavy offense clashing with Samuel's dynamic, playmaking style that thrives in open-field improvisation. They're both incredibly talented, but maybe just not compatible anymore, one unnamed insider said. Fans on social media immediately began theorizing about trade possibilities, potential locker room divides, and even how the 49ers might reshape their offense without one of their most electrifying players. The rumor mill is alive with speculation. Will Samuel be shipped off in a blockbuster trade? Could Shanahan's declaration be a strategic bluff to gain leverage in contract negotiations? Or is this truly a sign of a deeper, irreparable rift? Even within the franchise, sources suggest that conversations have intensified, with front office executives reportedly scrambling to assess options. Some speculate that Shanahan's bold statement might be aimed at sending a message, not just to Samuel, but to the league as a whole, emphasizing that no player is bigger than the system he's building. Yet others argue it could backfire, potentially unsettling the locker room and dividing fan opinion in a team already known for its passionate following. As of now, neither Shanahan nor Samuel have publicly elaborated on the remarks, leaving fans, reporters, and analysts in a state of tense anticipation. One thing is clear. This is more than just a simple disagreement. It's a saga that could reshape the future of one of the NFL's most watched teams. Rumors are swirling, whispers are growing louder, and the league's rumor mills are working overtime, trying to piece together the next chapter in what could be one of the most talked about player-coach dynamics in recent memory. If this fallout becomes reality, the NFL could witness a seismic shift, leaving fans eager to see whether reconciliation is possible, or if the 49ers and Samuel are truly heading toward an unavoidable split. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.